Take it off her face! Oh! This video is for mature audience. Oh! 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 Viewer discretion is advised. What's goody with my amazing beautiful people? It's your boy Eddie, and I'm back at it again with another video. Back at it again with another gaming video. So I'm playing Martha is Dead. Now this game was trending quite some time now on Twitter. There's two versions. There's a censored version, there's an uncensored version. I think the censored version is for consoles and the uncensored version is for PC. I'm playing on PC because I want to see what is so uncensored about this game. So before continuing this video, make sure you subscribe with the bell icon so that way YouTube notify you next time I come on my channel. And let's find out who is Martha and why she is dead. Let's go. The story of Martha is Dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. This game is recommended for an adult audience and carries the appropriate age rating. As an adult narrative drama, the game uses artistic interpretations that can be visually unsettling and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexities of the humankind, psychological trauma, and self-harm. This game is not recommended for players who may find quick deceptions and mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment, disfigurement of human bodies, and self-harm disturbing. Oh my god! If this game is not for y'all, you already seen the what's this called? The warning. So if this game is not for you, then click off this video. If you know someone or someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resources are available at. Here you go right there. Oh. Graphics, this game look amazing.
Ciao, sono Giulia. Giulia K. Nessuno veniva più a trovarmi. Da anni ormai. Devo raccontarti la mia storia, lo so, ma non so da dove cominciare. Ci sono così tante cose che... Dovrei iniziare dalla mia infanzia, ma di quel periodo ricordo così poco. Solo quell'estate, era il 29 mi sembra, quando fui mandata a stare dalla tata.
She's speaking Italiano. New chapter, the legend.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow, not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes, I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry.
Okay.
Do
So
you
that's
miss
Martha
them?
Lou's sister.
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Aww.
Go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
She'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story, even if it's foggy outside? Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
They better stop doing that because they spoiling her. when kids get their own way,
I
they
love
grow
the
up to be
nanny and I
spoiled.
love that
Oh,
story.
shh, be quiet, y'all.
Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it. Even
Replay
though
with
it
little
scared me.
sister.
Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
So I'm playing with the little sister.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
This is a bedtime story?
She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island.
This do not sound like a bedtime story.
So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Speak up.
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is, and we must learn to deal with it.
Yes,
Okay,
Poppet.
I'll try, but it makes me so mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
You're gonna make you even more mad the more she read the story.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Why? Why would he kill her out of jealousy?
So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl.
That's what he get.
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Didn't she realize that he was the one that set her
I'm a
up?
little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished.
Yo, the nanny is
stirs
okay
up
with
her
reading
soul.
this. Like, she was like, okay, this is
She
enough.
takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth, even just for an instant. The lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
That's it? Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bedtime story.
Nanny.
Good
Hey.
night, my love.
It's like watching a scary movie before you go to bed. Like, that's unsettling.
3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy.
Spent 3 years with the
My
nanny.
memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Why was she with the nanny for 3 years? New chapter, the lake. Ooh, I gotta lower this sensitivity. It's kind of too fast. Okay, that's better. That is way better than before.
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film. The
graphics in this game look amazing.
Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
Hey, it's a lot to take a picture with this film camera. Probably that's how it was back in the day. Cameras nowadays, you could just, you know, use this just to, you know, zoom in and out. Use this little toggle thingy to focus. And then you just look through this peephole and then you just take your picture. With that, you gotta take the film out. You gotta replace it. You gotta put the thing down. You gotta flip it and reverse it. You gotta do all of that. That's too much. Just take one little picture. That's too much. Look, it's more stuff you gotta do to this.
There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Use that to move the lens. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Martha. I mean, that's the white lady.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
No, you better stay your ass where you at. You better stay where you at. Don't be trying to help nobody. You don't know who you helping. You better stay there. Why would she do this? Why? That's the white lady. That's the white lady. Your nanny, your nutty. We're talking about.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming.
I gotta put my blue filter glasses on.
But that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
That's the white lady, girl. Oh my God. She don't know who this lady is. Call the cops. Let them handle this. Don't come out here. She's gonna grab you up. She's gonna grab her up.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore.
Is that Martha?
Trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was.
Martha.
It was my sister. My twin, a part of me. Dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
So Martha's her twin sister. That's even worse. A part of you is dead. Oh my God, she is scary. Look away from her. Oh my God, she is scary. Girl,
it's not possible. It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine.
You better get away from that body before she come alive and grab you.
You have to stay calm.
A spirit will come out her body and gonna try to choke you out.
Martha is not dead.
Girl, Martha's dead. Sorry to tell you that, but she's dead. Dang, why you snatch her so hard?
Martha, February 26th, 1923.
That's the damn upload of this video! Subtract 2022 from 1923. Martha would have been 99 years old! I don't give a fuck! I don't give a fuck! She gonna put it around her neck. Now she's gonna be dead. That's a curse. That's a cursed item.
Are you hurt?
Who talking?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. "Martha, are you okay?" she asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
I'm confused.
I would have to pretend to be Martha. Forever.
So they don't see Martha's dead body right next to her. I'm confusion. New chapter, Dabae. One day after Martha's death, 10:30 p.m. Sign of the cross. Sign of the cross. What? Sign of the cross and get up. Sign of the
O
cross.
Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eerie, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
He over here
Mommy always
sleeping.
finds something for everyone to do.
On all mothers. Space to highlight points of interest. This can be disabled within the game settings. Okay. What's in his hand? A cup of wine? That's what it looks like. It's like wine.
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
I'm confused. So is Martha... So this is the spirit of Martha just looking at everything happen as she's dead?
A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
That is how I use a telegraph.
July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia. Monsignor Attilio D. July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur. An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me. There's no reason to use the phone right now. I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
Let's keep that. Let's brighten up the mood. Let's brighten up the mood. She rolling her tongue and everything. I cannot roll my tongue like that.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
So I'm confused. Is she pretending to be Martha, or is that Martha's? Or am I playing as Martha's spirit? I think she's pretending to be Martha because she said that earlier,
I don't
right?
need that right now. Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is. Daddy, Mummy, and my grandparents. It seems almost impossible that Father is a soldier.
Mother would have been more suitable if she wasn't a woman.
Light up this candle. Can I turn the music off now? It's getting on my nerves now. Can I turn the music off?
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
We can't turn the music off.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Who's banging on the door? Hello? London calling. We now begin a series of special messages. Joy isn't feeling any joy. The rain has passed. My beard is blonde. London calling. In a special message transmission. Okay. Where was the flowers at? Oh, right here.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
Okay.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf, and for you being infertile.
Wait, hold up. So, the person I'm playing with is Martha. The person that's in the casket is Julia. They are making it seem, the parents are making it seem like Julia, like, well, it seemed like the father is close to Julia and the mother is close to Martha. The reason why the mother is close to Martha is because the mother believed that Julia is the reason why Martha is deaf and the reason why she became infertile. So, probably Julia killed herself because she was probably depressed because of her mother downgrading her and making it seem like she was the reason why everything is the way that it is. So how is it that Martha's gonna die?
Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all.
Why didn't we throw that?
Crazy one? Me?
What was the point of throwing that at the wall? You got a dead daughter right there, and you throwing stuff on the wall. That should be grieving.
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl.
Not crazy.
What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia.
Aww.
I miss you.
Gonna be a jump scare.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich Kay was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
I don't think somebody murdered her. I think she killed herself. Because think about it. Who would want to murder her? None unless it probably be the mother, because mother didn't like her. But still.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day,
So Julie is the
she
one
said
that's
to
saying
everyone
this.
that it was me who died, and it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Martha has lost her life. Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong. Martha has lost her soul.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
So you didn't make it seem like Martha just walked inside the lake herself.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
Wait, not Martha, Julia. I'm confused.
Martha has lost her soul.
Julia is the one that walked into the lake. Julia is the one that's dead, not Martha. So Julia is the one. I'm confusing y'all. I'm confused. Okay. I stole her life. Oh, okay, that was wrong. It was identity. I stole her identity. Oh, so she was murdered. Oh, so Martha killed Julia. Right? Hold up. Oh! 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 taking off her face. Oh, this video is for mature audience. Oh, oh, oh. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh my God. Oh. I understand why they censored it. I understand. It makes total sense why they censored it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, she wore her face. What in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is this? Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God. What am I supposed to do? Nothing. This is crazy. This is disturbing.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Look, I can understand why you're having a terrible dream. What picture is that? What type of picture is that? That picture look demonic. What is that guy there with a whole bunch of babies? And why is there a fox in the bed?
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
That is not Martha. I'm not playing with Martha.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Do she realize that she's Julia? Not Julia. Don't she realize that the person that's dead is Julia and not Martha? Do she realize that she's Martha? I'm confused.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
What is with her? Why everything that's scary is beautiful to her? This girl got issues. This girl got issues.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened. Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Dang, she put that on quick.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
Press B to open the bag. You can open Julia's bag. Here you can find objects that Julia always carries with her along with any other. Objects are listed at the bottom left. Select an object to use or analyze it.
The key to my trinket box. Before I leave the room, I should probably take a good look around.
Okay, so open your trinket box.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here, and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th.
That's a scary looking picture right here.
There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
So she said that there was 2 cameras. One for Martha and one for Julia. I won't be surprised if the person I'm playing with killed her sister. She probably was envious against her sister, so she probably killed her sister to take her identity, so that she probably get all the attention from her parents, or that she probably don't feel like, that she's handicapped, because her mother did say that she's deaf. So probably by killing her sister, it was probably her way of taking something from her. I don't know. You're about to take your first picture. To simplify the simulation, the picture previews display the settings as you change them on your camera. In real life, the viewfinder this image is controlled by the secondary lens and only responds to focus. Okay. You open advanced settings, make a picture unique. Okay, there's some photography. Did it. Congratulations, you're taking your first photo. You can shoot as many photos as you want throughout the game, but remember that only a few will be critical to the story's progress. Soon you'll learn how to develop the photos you've taken. Okay, let's continue. Okay, continue.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
Alright, let's go.
But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
Hey, you got a sewing machine. Oh my god, I got a sewing machine like this in my sewing room. Photos must be developed using the dark room in the basement.
These could be of use to me.
Girl, those are fabric scissors. You better put those fabric scissors back.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking.
Just like me.
Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
I sew because certain clothes don't fit me the right way, so...
This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I have ever seen it in the house.
Oh, you got a dark room right here.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
Ooh, excuse me. I've never been to a darkroom before. To develop a photo, you'll first have to use the enlarger. The enlarger is the optical instrument that allows you to process photographic paper. After shooting a photo, the film must be developed in several steps. This aspect has been omitted for the sake of simplicity, but in reality, the steps are as follows. The film is firstly rolled on a reel and put inside a small tank. That tank is then immersed in the developer, washed, and then immersed in a stock bath. It is washed again, dried, and finally cut. You will find your rolls of film already developed and ready for printing. Choose the image you want to print to paper. The preview on the left side will help you choose. Of course, you'll see your images in negative. Okay, so develop that. The enlarger allows you to customize your photo even more. You can choose on which part of the paper the picture will be printed. You can adjust the focus and choose how long to expose the photographic paper. With the red filter, you can project and see the image on the paper without exposing it. Use the controls to move paper to reach. Okay. When the three circles are aligned, the picture is focused. If you see the image out of focus when aligned, you probably shot it that way. Play with the adjustment until you're happy. This is a lot. Okay. Okay. When the red filter is removed, the image is exposed to the paper. This process has been automated and made faster than what happens in real life. Okay. Immerse the paper in the developer, an image will appear. To achieve ideal exposure, take the paper out of the developer when the timer is in the green zone. If you take the paper out too early or too late, the picture will be ruined and you have to print it again. Okay, so what button am I supposed to press once it reaches green? What button am I supposed to press? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to press space. Stop. In real life, immersion is the developer is followed by a wash, a stop bath, and then a second wash. Oh my god, what is this? Washing here? Washing this is like washing here. These additional baths have been skipped for the sake of simplicity. Thank you. Ooh. Here, your printed photo. You can keep it in your album or scrap it.
It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
You can print each shot as many times as you like. All shots remain available to print at any time. Okay, put it in the album. Okay, so what's my next objective? What's this?
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen
Look at all that fabric.
4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
You go to tripod right here.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
It's crazy how that's how it was back then to take pictures. Now you can just easily just turn on your camera, boop, or even use your phone. Just go to your phone, go to the camera, and just take a picture. Back then, you gotta hope that you took a good picture. You gotta hope that the picture was in focus and the subject was in focus and the background was blurred out. Crazy how times change. Crazy. Okay, let's go Soki. Okay, what was that?
With the enlarger, I can print the images from the film onto paper.
Okay, so now I gotta go back into the dark room.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it.
Oh my
It's
God.
photograph the dead, but nowadays almost nobody does it anymore.
That looks
Even
scary.
if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
Why did music sound all so scary? Okay, the camera thing's exposed. Get it? Wait, did I skip it? Oh man. Okay, I guess that's okay. Once it gets to the green, I got to stop it. Stop. Ooh, she look mad. Ooh.
Yes, this is
She's kind of cute
no
though.
one was ever able to tell us apart.
Okay, Julia
Never had
Martha.
the
Okay,
slightest
Martha
doubt,
Julia.
Nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
She's looking a little sexy there. She like.
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened. But suddenly, a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister?
That's what I'm thinking.
I had always envied her, and now...
And that's what I said.
...taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory.
And that's what I said.
Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
New chapter, The Rose. Same day, 11:30 p.m. The lighter can be accessed from Julia's bag when not in use. I'm expecting something scary to happen. I thought this game was scary. New skin unlocked.
July 18th. Everything has changed. I feel like a different person. The best part of me left with Martha. My enthusiasm, my desire to live, and the will to joke around. I find myself alone, left to my own devices, confused with no desire or expectations. I was handling the cameras at the lake and there was a floating body on the water. I don't remember what I was doing before. Yet another memory lapse. That lifeless body was Martha's, my sister. Mummy ran up to me and hugged me, thinking I was Martha and that I, Julia, was dead. I didn't correct her mistake, and now it's too late. If they find out I have been fooling everyone, I don't even want to think about it.
I think I understand why the mother is confusing them two, because they are twins. It just hit me. Person I'm playing with is Julia. So, I'm thinking the reason why the mother think that it's Julia that's dead, Julia that is dead, because she didn't like Julia to begin with, and the fact that they are twins, they could be probably identical twins. They're probably those twins that look so identical that you can't tell them apart. But they're gonna find out that Martha is the one that's dead, and Julia is the one that's alive.
Took the photo for Martha's frame. I know it's too late now, and I felt incredible pain placing the picture. I said goodbye to her forever in that moment. I realized she was gone, and there was no going back. I must do one thing for Martha. I must find out what happened. The partisans couldn't have killed her. That's just ridiculous. Lapo is my friend, and he is one of them. He loved us so much. We know all of them, so it's just impossible.
I think you killed your sister. Julia, I think you killed your sister. I might be wrong. I might be right. I have a strange feeling that if it wasn't you that killed your sister, it was probably the mother. I mean, the father's up there too, but he's the last person I could think of that would possibly kill Martha. Okay, I have to take a picture of Martha.
It's dark and I can't turn on the lights. It's dangerous. I'll need a flash for the camera. I can look for it amongst Daddy's things in the room below his bedroom.
Okay, so now I need a flash for my camera. Okay. Wait. That. Observe the camera. We want it with the flashlight. What do you mean by base? Stop observing. Use the camera. How do I? Okay, extras. Okay, there we go. Flash. Okay, I'm doing something. Okay, control. Subjects in focus. Let me decrease the aperture. Still too dark. Okay, perfectly exposed. Well, properly exposed. Let's shoot it.
Dan, it would be nice to have you always by my side, even if it's just a picture.
Okay, so let's go to the dark room and process it. That is creepy. Develop this photo. Okay.
A photograph is both the present and the past, like a dead body. I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe it's silly to think you can capture the soul of someone who has died. Her face can no longer tell me if what happened was my fault. I should have known that already. All I can do is head to the lake and get those rolls.
Okay, put this in the album. Okay, so what's my next objectives? I left my old camera at the lake. I should go and get them. They could contain important information. The front door goes to the lake, and then once I'm at the front door, I got the key. Okay, so I have to open the front door. It can be in Daddy's study, located below the bedroom. Okay, so I got the key. So let's go. Let's go. Gotta open the door. Let's go. Let's go. Why the music sound all creepy?
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step. I feel it brushing up against me like a cold wind. I hurt Martha.
Yep.
The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be?
Did y'all just see that? Did y'all just see what I just seen?
Felt for her, but didn't feel for me.
This girl busy talking. She not paying attention to what happened in front of her. Did y'all just see something just walk by this street branch right here? I think I'm seeing things.
Oh no! Damn lamp. Luckily, I still have my lighter with me.
Okay, come on, turn it on. Oh! Oh! I knew I seen somebody in the forest earlier. I knew I seen somebody move behind that tree, that branch earlier. I knew it.
The cameras are somewhere around here.
It's right here. I see it. It's right here. Here we go.
A shred of fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of 2 cameras left.
Wait, ain't that the same fabric that was in the mother's sewing room? Was that the same red fabric? Okay, here go another one.
One more camera to collect.
Okay, so we got that camera. Where's the last one at? Okay, the last one should be, I follow this road. It should lead me to where the last camera's at. Okay, it's right here.
That's it. I've got them all. These films are going to help me understand what happened.
Alright,
Now I should rush home to develop them.
Alright, let's go before something weird happens. Let's go. Somebody must have did kill her. I think it was the mother, like I said. No, it might be the nanny. Why would a nanny want to kill Martha? I don't know. I'm just throwing any and every name out there. Julia. Oh! Oh! Run, Julia, run. Where you running, girl? Oh, it's me, I got controller. Run. Space. Oh, they got me pressing buttons here. They got quick time. They got me pressing buttons. She's a runner. She's a track star. Why her voice sounding like that? It sounded deep. Why are they getting blurry? What in the world? Shit in hell? What is all of this? What? Oh. Yeah. Oh, that give me chills. Oh, that give me chills. Oh, that give me chills. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, that give me the chills. Ooh. Look at that baby coming out. What? She was pregnant too? I'm the baby? What in the world is happening? Go up. Breathe, get some water.
Oh, yet another nightmare. She entered my dreams once more. Maybe she wants to talk to me. What am I saying? Fairy tales coming
Wait,
true?
there's blood on the bed. There's blood on the
Feel-
bed.
No, these are the thoughts of a crazy person, and I'm not crazy.
There's blood on the bed. This girl, her period. Period. Oh.
Oh, damn it, what's all this blood? I'm not due yet, and there's a lot more than usual. What's happening to me? Am I going to be joining Martha sooner than I thought? I have to wash up and do what needs to be done. If I'm sick, I have little time. The truth awaits me. It must be hidden within those rolls.